Kal Kadosh, Boker Or. In this week's parasha, it says, "V'chibarta et chamesh ariyot levad, ve'et shesh ariyot levad, v'chafalta et hariyah hashishit el mul penei ha'ohel." You're going to connect the 5 curtains by itself and the 6 curtains by itself, and you're going to make the fold et hariyah shishit, the 6th one, and mul penei ha'ohel. So you've got 5, and you got 6. The Targum Yonatan ben Oziel says Yiriyot Izim were divided between 5 on one side and 6 on the other side, because the 5 are representing Chamisha Chumshe Torah, the 5 books of Moses, the Torah. The 6 are representing Shisha Sidre Mishnah, the Mishnayot, the 6 volumes, the 6 we're talking about categories of Mishnayot. And the Balaturim also says something very, very similar to do the Yiriyot Mishkan, which are made out of 5 and 5, which is connected to the Seret Dibrot, which are 5 on one side, 5 on the other side. Okay. The Sefer Tama Dikra, he adds something beautiful. And it says, V'chafalta et hariyah shishit, right? El mul penei ha'ohel. You're going to fold the 6th yiriyah, the 6th curtain, mul penei ha'ohel. Romez, it's going to be a remez, right? To what? Yiriyah shishit mishisha sidre mishnah. To the 6th one, which is shisha sidre mishnah, which is said the tarot, which is dafka el mul penei ha'ohel. What does it mean, mul penei ha'ohel? Bizman habayit. Masha'enken, on the other hand, seder kodshim, which could be mitkayem through the limud of avodat korbanot, which could be mitkayem through the learning of avodat korbanot, right, is going to be different. So according to this, the yiriyot is romes to the Torah. We're talking about like the curtains. Okay, so now we have another thing. It says kiruvim ma'aseh choshev. What does that mean? You have to make, right, like the partzuf, one on one side, one on the other side, but they're not domim zelazeh. And nevertheless, through the arigah, which is basically through the making of the curtains, they're going to become each one in a beautiful fashion. We know that the Torah, you have chelek hanigla v'chelek hasod. You have the hidden Torah and you have the revealed Torah, and therefore they're 2 worlds, right? That have nothing to. You come and say. And many times you could even say that they're soter one another. It like contradicts. But we know that the Gaon always said there's no machloket between the hidden Torah and the revealed Torah. From one side, each one is a yitzirah b'pnei atzmo. Each one is a different creation. But on the other side, it's all together. Be'emet, not only they don't contradict, but they actually fulfill, they complete each other. Just like the Yiriyot, that on one side is going to be mashing the tzurat nesher b'tzna chori, meaning on one side it's going to fulfill, on the other side you're going to see the eagle, right? You actually see it. Or for example, the back to the front, you could see the ari, the lion, and all these things. Each one is finishing, it's completing each other. For example, chazarat hashatz. We know chazarat hashatz, the repetition of the amidah, tam nigla, is leotzi et sheno baki. What does it mean, leotzi et sheno baki? It means that you're going to fulfill the obligation of somebody that's not an expert in the tefillah. So you have chazarat hashatz. And the way the chazarat hashatz works is that you're going to come and you're going to listen to the repetition of Amidah, and the guy that doesn't know how to say Amidah, he's going to be tzedek chovah, right? Or for example, right, b'magen avot on Friday night, right? That basically the entire people come late to the Bet Knesset. They didn't want people to stay late by themselves. So for that's, but al pi Kabbalah, it's something completely different. Al pi Kabbalah, it's something very, very holy. We understand? So therefore, it's something completely different. So according to this, just like we found by the Yiriyot, that there's no matzav that this chut is going to be oved from the mut of the ari, which is coming from the back or whatever it is, every single needle that's going in is going to help form, whether it's going to be the eagle, whether it's going to be the lion. So to the Torah, right? Everything is going to form, whether it's going to be the Torah Tanigla, Torah Tanistar, the hidden Torah, right, or the revealed Torah. Each one is coming and put together. So according to this, now we understand why it's written in the Torah Dafka Yiriyot Izim and not the Orot Elim Odamim, because those are the Nisro Bioter, and they couldn't be recognized not on the top and on the bottom, only on the sides. That's the remez to the Talmidei Chachamim, Shemidotav Atznuot, and he's going to be very, very humble, right? That you have like the 1/8 of the 8th in the Mishkan. So therefore you see that how it is that you're supposed to have the hidden Torah and the revealed Torah, they all come together. The last point that I'm going to speak about, very, very interesting, has to do with where do we find that the Avot HaKadoshim, they were able to instill something in the Mishkan? So Yonatan ben Oziel brings down that the Bria Chatichon, right? What was the middle main beam? The Bria Chatichon was from the Eshel that Avraham Avinu planted in Beersheba. We know that the Malachim came, right? And what happened was that he had a tree, and around the trees, right, they had the tent, and there they had on the four sides, and that's where he did. Avraham Avinu, he was the one that gave the main beam, the Bria Chatichon. Why? He comes and he says, because that came from the Eshel of Avraham Avinu. So it was installed there. The Malachim came and they took it, that tree, and they used that for the main beam of the Mishkan. Yitzchak, right, the Yiriyot Izim was made from the Orot Gedia Izim that Rivka put onto Yaakov Avinu when he accepted the Berachot. So it comes out that the power of the Berachot of Yitzchak and Rivka, that they put it inside of this Yiriyot Izim of the clothing that Yaakov Avinu put on his skins on both, that was used for the tapestry in the Mishkan. Yaakov Avinu was brought down in Chazal that the etzim for the krashim, the boards that were in the Mishkan, Yaakov Avinu planted them, right? Because he had the belief that we're going to come out of Egypt, we're going to come out of Egypt, we're going to uproot the trees, we're taking them with it, and we're going to use this for the beams, right, of the Mishkan. So it comes out that you see that in the Mishkan, you had the sweat and everything of how the Avot HaKadoshim, Avraham and Yaakov, instilled their Koach HaKedusha into the Mishkan, and that's exactly what was left inside of the Mishkan. Have a wonderful day.